What's up guys, Chicks here from Chicks Tech Reviews. Today I've got my hands on Mobvoi's TicWatch E2. Now this is a feature-packed Google WearOS smartwatch priced around $150. And first of all, inside the box you will find a user manual, a magnetic USB charger, and the smartwatch itself. So here it is guys, the TicWatch E2 in shadow black. So I will put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. Now the watch case itself is made completely from plastic and it's very light in weight. On the front we have a 1.39 inch AMOLED display with a screen resolution of 400 by 400. So definitely a great looking screen. Now the smartwatch is powered by the Snapdragon Wear 2100 with 512 megabytes of RAM and 4 gigs of internal storage. Now for connectivity we have Bluetooth 4.1, Wi-Fi BGN and a very decent built-in GPS. Furthermore, the watch is running the latest version of Google WearOS and you have a 415 mAh battery which promises up to 2 days of battery life. Now this is a 580mm waterproof smartwatch, so we can go 50 meters underwater with this watch. And you also have TicMotion 1, so it can auto detect and monitor your daily activities, including the ability to monitor your swimming and count your laps and progress accordingly. Now the watch straps are made from silicone and definitely feels comfortable on the wrist, and the watch is very light and the plastic itself feels very soft, so it's very comfortable and light on your wrist, which is a good thing. And I am pleased to say that you can easily remove the straps and replace it with any 22mm strap of your choice. Now the watch dimensions, it's 46mm in diameter and 12.9mm in thickness and weighs only 53 grams. Now the straps are 263mm in length and the strap width is 22mm. And to give you an idea of the size of this smartwatch, I will bring in the Samsung Galaxy Watch. So this is how they fare side by side. You can see that they are quite similar in size. So both are around 46mm in diameter and roughly 13mm in thickness. But there is a slight difference in weight. The Samsung is 63 grams and the TicWatch E2 is 53 grams, so slightly lighter. But you can see the Samsung is made from a combination of plastic and metal and does feel and look a lot more premium. On the side of the watch we have a single button, and that is your power button, and it's also your menu button, so you can bring up all your apps. Now on the other side we have nothing, and at the bottom of the watch we have our continuous all-day heart rate sensor and charger pins. So I'll quickly show you how the charger pins work. You've got a magnetic round plate, simply clips on the back of the watch, and it's a very good solid connection. It's not going to fall off anytime soon, and you can plug that into any 5-watt USB source. And it takes around 70 minutes to fully charge this watch, and it should give you up to 2-day battery life. Furthermore, there is no SIM card slot, there is no NFC available in this watch, so you will need to be connected to your smartphone via Bluetooth, but it does support both iOS and Android devices. So here is one of the default watch faces on this watch, and you do have a large number of watch faces built in, and to change all you do is keep the center pressed for around 2 seconds, and then you'll be presented with a rather large choice of different watch faces that you can instantly change to. And I will now give you a few examples of the selection available on this watch. You can also select your watch face in real time from the smartphone app, so you simply tap on any watch face you like the look of and it will immediately change on the watch. So another great feature is the always on display, so when the screen times out you will still see the time on the screen. Now let's quickly go through the watch features. Now if we swipe down from the top, you've got your quick toggles for airplane mode, Wi-Fi, brightness, etc. So if we swipe to the right, you get your Google Assistant page, and you can also activate the Google Voice Assistant by simply saying, "OK Google." Now, if we swipe up from the bottom, you've got all your notifications, your emails, your messages, everything will be pushed from your smartphone. So for example, I have an email here. I can open it, I can read it, and then I have three options there: archive, delete, and reply. So if I hit reply, quick responses there, which I can just select, or I can reply with my voice, emojis, or you can even type a message. So you can respond to emails. So if you have a Twitter message, you can easily click reply, retweet, or like. So I'm just going to like that comment. So you can read and reply to most notifications, which is definitely a handy feature. So if we swipe towards the left, you have your step counter, calories burnt, and distance traveled. Now if you click the button on the side, it'll bring up all your apps. And if I quickly go through them, you've got the Play Store, settings, agenda, alarm, contacts, find my phone, fit workout, media controls, Mobvoi privacy, the Google Play Store. You've got reminders, settings, stopwatch, tick exercise, tick health, tick pulse, tick ranking, timer, torch, Google Translate, and weather. So I just want to quickly test out the heart rate sensor. So I've gone to tick pulse. So you can see the green light is on. So let's test out the heart rate on the TicWatch. And at the same time, I want to run the same heart rate test on my Samsung Galaxy Watch. And the Galaxy Watch is super accurate and fast. So we've got 91 beats per minute on the Samsung Galaxy Watch, which is a bit high than my usual. Probably not feeling well. Now let's see what we get on the TicWatch. 88. So you can see we have an equally accurate heart rate sensor on the new TicWatch E2. Now we're going to test the screen on hand raise feature. I've got both watches on the same wrist, so we're going to get the same motion on both watches. So here we go. So the Samsung Galaxy Watch was much faster. We're going to do it again. Again, the Samsung wins. So the Samsung Galaxy Watch is definitely the fastest screen on hand raising we've seen so far in a smartwatch, and the Apple Watch probably comes second. But if we compare the TicWatch to other full Android smartwatches, then I definitely think the TicWatch does a better job. Now, another thing I'd like to mention is this does not support Bluetooth phone calls, so you cannot take any phone calls on this watch. Now, this watch does have a built-in microphone, so you can use Google Assistant with your voice, but there is no speaker output, so you're not going to be able to hear anything. So you also have something called media controls. So if you play a video or music from your smartphone, you can click on media controls, and then you can control the video and the volume directly from the smartwatch. Now, I'll quickly show you what the Play Store looks like. So this is not the full version of the Play Store like you would get on a full Android smartwatch or like we have on our phones. This is a more condensed version which will only have compatible apps related to smartwatches, and I'll quickly show you a few that you can get. So Spotify, Wear Mouse, Messenger, offline map navigation, multi-tap. These are just a few for you to have a look, just to show you what you can expect from the Play Store. And as you can see, you do have many popular apps on here like Strava, Runtastic, Weather, Uber, etc. So there you have it, guys. That was the TicWatch E2. Now this smartwatch has some great health and fitness features which include tick motion, a continuous all-day heart rate sensor, and an accurate GPS and great step counter. You have the official Google WearOS, which offers a decent enough performance. However, as we only have 512 megabytes of RAM, sometimes the watch does get laggy, and this usually happens when the watch is busy doing something in the background, at which time if you try to open an app, you will experience a bit of delay and lag. Other than that, if you avoid multitasking, this does a pretty decent job. Furthermore, the screen on hand raising, as you saw, was a little slower than desired. It's sensitive and works well, but the 2-second delay might be too much for some. And maybe a firmware update could speed things up. Bluetooth phone calls are also not supported on this smartwatch, and there is no NFC. So that brings us to my top smartwatch chart of 2019, allowing you to compare the specs and prices of the latest and popular smartwatches. So the new TicWatch E2 has achieved position 8 on this chart with a rating of 8.5 out of 10. Now, if they included NFC and Bluetooth phone calls, then this watch would have certainly ranked much higher. Bottom line, this smartwatch is probably the cheapest Google WearOS smartwatch you can currently buy, and it's nice that Mobvoi has given us this option. Now also 5 ATM waterproof tick motion, accurate GPS and AMOLED screen definitely makes this a very desirable smartwatch at this price point. And with that being said, I will leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.